Rise and shine. Look who has emerged and is ready to go just in time for me to leave too. You ready? Let's get you out of there, friend. And shine, beautiful people. Cheers. Top of the morning, okay? Yes, we got coffee at home. Side note, when I first started making coffee at home, it was trash. Indeed, okay? I was like, ooh, looks like I'm going to have to just keep making those investments in buying coffee outside. But I kept at it. And now I've like perfected it. And I'm just so happy I didn't give up. But anyway, on today's episode of growing through it, because yeah, we're doing exactly that. We're gonna go take a look at the garden, see what's going on, what's new, basically what has been going on in the garden the past 3-4 days that I was away at New York. So let's get into it. All right, so we're in the front garden. This basil, I feel like it just really took off. It's like a whole bush now. Before it looked a lot like this one. This was also like half the size that it is now, so it's starting to bush out a little bit. This zucchini is doing really good. It put out a bunch of new growth and it's super tall. We got more new growth coming in, and I haven't seen any damage from caterpillars, so I think I really did get a handle on that. Now this zucchini is not looking so great. I think it's powdery mildew, which is like a fungus that is very common on like different squash and melon plants. But other than that, it still looks like it's trying to do something. It's still putting out new growth here, so that's a good sign. Oh, hi little friend. Did y'all see that? Oh, there he is. Sorry to bother. But this is my watermelon vine. It's doing okay. It looks like it's bouncing back really nicely from being chopped last week. But yeah, it's still putting out new shoots here. And I'm working on just training it up this little trellis here that I made for it. The banana plant's grandchild. Well, this is my little grandchild right here. The banana plant put out a baby. Look at this pretty leaf. I guess you could stay around for now. And it's putting out a new big leaf up top here. So that's looking great. And then our bean plants are actually putting out little flowers. So we'll be getting some beans soon. I'm super excited about that. Now these sunflowers though, this is like, they really took off. And it looks like we'll be getting some sunflowers out of them in a little bit. But I swear y'all, when the day that I left, they were here. They were here. And when I came back, now they're up here. Crazy work. Crazy work. That's just like 3 days. That's crazy. They're like at my hip. Oh, I caught you, you little bastard. Die, die, die. These things are hard to kill. I guess I did just do that with my fingers because you gotta be quick. And if you're wondering what that was, it was a bastard ass squash bug, okay? And it absolutely had to go immediately. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is powdery mildew. On here, it's like on the backs of the leaves as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to chop all this off. I think I might honestly just get rid of this plant completely. I do have 2 more squash plants in the back, so I can just replace this with one of those. Oh, this must have been here this whole time and I didn't realize. And then in here, before I left, I planted some more basil and parsley. They seem to be doing okay. This sunflower is holding on. I transplanted it. It was over here and I just moved it over. All the leaves were completely droopy, but it bounced back pretty nicely and it looks like it's back on its way. So that's really exciting. And so yeah, that's the update on the front. Let's go check out the back. So in the back, some things I immediately noticed was the turmeric honey, because this thing shot up, put out a new leaf, has another leaf coming out. This one has a couple new leaves on it. So it's doing great in here. The kale doubled. Okay, I did harvest some of the leaves this morning and I had a little salad with my breakfast. But yeah, the kale's looking really good. And then in the fruit patch here, we've got the beauty berries and they are changing colors. They are becoming that bright, pretty purple color. You can see it over here too. So I was very happy to see that. This one, it looks like, oh, yep, they are starting too over here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, those are starting to turn too. Very exciting. The coffee plant put out a bunch of new leaves, I see. I'm not sure what happened to the sage, but it's definitely not feeling it over here. So I think I'm gonna move this to the garden bed of neglect, because it's also one of those plants that thrives off of neglect. It doesn't need as much water. But yeah, the spearmint plant over here is putting out some new shoots and taking off. I just harvested from this 2 days before I left, so it did put out quite the amount of growth since then. These tomato plants completely took off. They were half this size when I left, and now they're ready to be planted out. This is another zucchini plant. I might actually take this one and plant it out front to replace that other one, because this one clearly needs more sun. But there's another zucchini plant there and another zucchini plant here. So yeah, I definitely need to start getting these planted out for the next season. The garden bed of neglect is doing great. This spinach plant really took off since I've been gone, and this was something else that I harvested 2 days before I left, and it's already putting out so much more and it needs to be harvested again. This comfrey and this mullein are looking amazing. Look at these leaves, keep sticking in my hand. I'm gonna be harvesting some of this mullein soon and drying it out to make tea. Got a little basil back there, a little happy basil. Not much going on in here, but I am gonna be taking out this yarrow, both in here and in here, and putting those in the front, as well as this calendula, because they're really sad back here. But the lettuce and the arugula, they're doing okay. Arugula's doing okay over here too, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, that's pretty much the update. Everything looks good for the most part. So I had quite a few people asking me what I would be doing to the garden to prepare for my trip. People were asking me while I was on my trip what I had done to the garden to prepare, and the answer is I really don't do much at all. I harvest things a couple days before I go to help encourage growth. I stop watering things a couple of days before I leave, so I give everything a deep watering the day that I do leave. It actually rained the morning of the day that I left, but then I still went in after that and gave everything a deep watering because I would be away for a few days, and that's pretty much it. I let nature handle it, and then I just pray everything's gonna be okay. I did have plans to cover the front garden because I was dealing with those caterpillar issues, but I definitely got an amazing handle on that just in time before I left. And so coming back to see that there was no damage from caterpillars and nothing lurking in the leaves other than that bastard squash bug that I killed was chef's kiss. So that's really it. I don't do much. I let nature take care of it. Oh, another thing that I did was I put down a layer of compost in the front garden as well as the banana plant, and then I put down a layer of mulch. Was this something that I was doing to prepare the garden for me going away? Not necessarily, but if you want to count it as such, you totally can. And I only say that because this is something I was going to do regardless of if I left or not. But I did it the morning of me going away because I didn't want to have to worry about it when I came back. Like, that's quite literally it. Was I doing it to prepare to go away? Not necessarily. I was doing it so that way I didn't have to do it when I got back. But the compost, of course, helps feed the plants. The mulch helps to retain moisture, but also acts as a nice layer to help keep the soil a bit more cool, a nice little layer of protection from the heat of the sun. So there's that. But yeah, other than that, nature takes care of itself, babe. Real quick, look at these sunflowers. Look at these sunflowers. Just on Tuesday, they were down here. Like, they were maybe at my hip. Now they're like at my stomach, at my belly button. It's getting crazy. And they look like they're starting to put the little heads out. It's gonna start forming soon. A lot more flowers coming out on the bean plants. Look at that, look at that. Very nice, very nice. Got some more going on over there, a whole little cluster. And look at the watermelon plant, y'all. It's climbing. It's doing so well. Look at our little friend. And I just wanted to share with you guys that as of right now, okay, I grow well over 15 things in my gardens, but as of right now, there are 15 things growing in my gardens that are readily available for harvest that I no longer have to buy from the grocery store. And I'm not trying to flex. It just so happens to be a flex, and there's nothing I can do about that. I can't help that, baby. I worked hard for this. My goal is to double that number by the end of the year. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, I did that.